It's extraordinary because, first of all, Meghan is being very old-fashioned. The word bimbo's long been out of normal speech. So why she sort of goes back to days when women were treated in a very different way, I really don't understand. Anyway, this podcast was, as usual, largely about Meghan and her moans and her showing herself to be a victim again. It's quite extraordinary how often she likes to do that. Of course, she didn't have to take that job. She's a very attractive, intelligent young woman, and she could have said no. The fact that she did it meant that she wanted it. I can't believe that she couldn't have found another job to take on if she found this very uncomfortable. I think it's looking back on her life that she's found something to moan about, quite frankly. I think when we all go out to earn money and to work after school and any other education you have, you don't start at the top. You start sometimes with something that's rather banal and not very stimulating, but you realize it takes you on a ladder to more that you want to do and gives you experience. But why she wanted to have experience of wearing the sort of clothes that she did, which were quite, I suppose I should say, bimbo-esque, and take that job, well, she did 34 performances of it. So if she hated it and felt it was very disrespectful, then she could have left. But there were plenty of beautiful girls there, and she could have just gone on. And this whole thing about she didn't want to be praised for her beauty, she'd rather be praised for her brain. The thing is, that's a sort of nonsense too, because again, it's actually putting herself in a position that she doesn't want to be in, which when she's very clever, she doesn't have to be in at all. It's a very, most of the things that are in that podcast are extraordinary and sort of thing that you would think somebody actually wouldn't want to spill out, because it's got so many holes in it and so many contradictions and so much hypocrisy that you would avoid it at any cost. If she really had no money, which I don't think, and she had no other talent, and she absolutely had to do it, she can't deny that it opened doors for her. There she was, hugely smiling, full of life, full of happiness, so she could move on to another chapter quite easily. But to look back and deny that it's actually done you, been any help, or given you the money you needed, or enabled you to meet people there who would help you and give you other jobs, is just absolutely extraordinary. It wasn't pushed on her. She must have auditioned for it. I don't think then she was at all known and anybody would run after her and plead with her. She obviously went for an audition, saw the sort of thing it was, and if she didn't like it, she should have not done it.